Okay, why don't we get started? And if anyone else comes in, hello and welcome to everyone who could make it today and those who are watching potentially in the future. My name's Letitia with Team Culture, and we are happy to introduce our program Spotlight. Program Spotlight gives us a chance to highlight the wonderful work and people who make BH Care what it is. We are aiming to host these every third Wednesday of the month at noon for only about 30 minutes. If you can't make it today, or if you'd like to review a program spotlight, as Cooper said, they are being recorded and they will be posted sometime tomorrow under that program's specific services page under BH Connect. So for example, CSS will be under adult services. And without further ado, I will pass it over to Lisa and Ebony for their program spotlight. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Lisa Rand. I'm the program manager for community support services on the Shoreline. I have been with BH Care for a very, very long time, except for a little tiny break I took for about a year and a half. My next anniversary here would be 30 years. So I've been around for a while. And I'd like to introduce you to my amazing team, which consists of 6 case managers. I have Alexis Prince, who is my lead case manager, Judith Hayward, case manager, Aaliyah Preston, Amanda Krieger, who is also my recovery support specialist, Corey Sharnick, and Carla Chappell, who is our ACT case manager. Ebony?
Hi, everybody. My name is Ebony Sorrell. I'm the community support. I'm the program manager for community support services for the Valley. And I have been here for over 14 years in the community support services department in maybe 3 different positions. And I have.
Somebody's talking now.
Oh, and I have been the program manager since 2020. My team consists of Annalisa Salazar, who's the lead community support specialist. Then we have Vanessa Contreras-Chuquin, who is a community support specialist. Jacqueline Ebron is our ACT community support specialist. Marisol Northrop is a community support specialist. And Matthew Morin, he's a community support specialist. Nathan Marble is in our split CSS position. He does case management for individuals who are in community support services and individuals who are in IOP, the dual diagnosis and symptom management, case management for them as well. And then last but not least, we have Susan Butler, who is a community support specialist. And I currently have one vacant position.
Okay. So community support services follows a strength-based model that focuses on skill building, psychoeducation, and empowering our consumers. And we do this using a team approach. The idea is if one case manager is out, another one can step in seamlessly and take over. For this reason, we do have multiple meetings throughout the week. So everybody is really up to date on what's going on with everybody else's caseload. One of the first tasks for the case manager to complete is a functional assessment, which is a really good tool that we use, and we currently use the DLA 20 for CSS. That tool helps us to get to know our clients, really assess their strengths and weaknesses, and that then directs our treatment plan and goals that we're going to focus on, because those goals are highly individualized to the needs and preferences of the individuals that we serve. We do have a fidelity that we need to meet. So periodically, every few years, used to be in person. This past one happened to be by Zoom. A very nice gentleman named Harry from Demas and his team will take a look at all of our work. They take a look at our charts. They want to make sure that we're providing those skill building services to our clients. I won't bore you with all the details of all the different standards that we have, but some of the standards include productivity. We have productivity standards, expectation to have a certain amount of staff, team availability, program capacity, treatment planning. They focus a lot on our treatment plans and ensuring that they include skill building interventions, that we're including natural supports as part of the team. And of course, they look at stages of change as well. Activities that the case managers do most often linking and referral to services. That could be Social Security, it could be food stamps, it could be linking somebody to a doctor that they might need. Advocating on behalf of our clients. As I mentioned before, the education and skill building is huge. Treatment planning and assessment. That skill building that I mentioned can be done in both a individual setting and also a group setting. Groups are really encouraged, and in fact, we really need to do them in order to meet our productivity standards. Unfortunately, we have a little bit of a space issue on the Shoreline side right now, so we are only hosting one group, and we are doing that over at the Option Social Club. But Ebony will speak a little bit later about the multiple groups that they're hosting over on the Valley side. Both our teams include a recovery support specialist who is specially trained and can help provide self-help strategies through their own lived experience. So that's a really kind of neat addition to our team. We meet individuals both in the community, we can meet them in their homes, we can also meet them at the office, but that is also one of our fidelity standards, that at least 50% of our time is spent out in the community with folks, which is why we're in and out of the building all the time. We also provide representative payee services for those individuals who have difficulty managing their Social Security money. There's a huge budgeting piece to that. And in addition, there's bill paying and a whole system that we use to do that. I'm sorry, I'm getting a call, so that was a little distracting. I apologize. So caseloads are generally around 22 clients per case manager. The total capacity at the Shoreline right now is 143 clients. At the Valley, it's 187 clients. And I don't know about you, Ebony, but I am not at my capacity right now. So if you are thinking of making a referral, go ahead and do it. Hours of operation differ a little bit. The Valley offers services until 7 o'clock at night. Here on the Shoreline, we do 8 to 6. Although that being said, we have much flexibility. So I have had case managers come in on Saturday to bring folks to cancer treatments and whatnot. If someone has a colonoscopy at 7 in the morning and we need to be here for that, we'll be here for that. So there's definitely some flexibility with our hours of operation. Eligibility requirements. We serve adults 18 and over. For case management, because we are grant funded and we are given money to serve a certain catchment area, the folks that are enrolled in our program do need to live in our catchment area towns, and I'll talk about those in a little bit. And with that, I'm going to pass it on to Ebony to talk about what is required to be a community support specialist.
Yes, thanks, Lisa. And we get asked this question a lot. So in order to be a community support specialist, you must have a bachelor's degree in the human services field, or be a certified recovery support specialist, or have 2 years work experience in the field. And we do, as Lisa said, we have to work an 11 to 7 shift, typically in comparison with the clinic, because the clinic is open over here until 8 o'clock. So that would be a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday that the staff work an 11 to 7 shift, and weekends as necessary. So groups, as Lisa said, is a requirement for our DMIS fidelity. Clients must be enrolled in community support services to be eligible for participation, and our groups are face-to-face in person. Pre-pandemic, we were offering a wide variety of curriculum-based groups to assist individuals in learning life skills to maintain their independence in the community. Now we're working our way back slowly but surely. Currently for CS Valley, we have 4 groups that are active and running. And so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to have all the facilitators of those groups tell us a little bit about their groups and what's to come.
So my name's Nate, everyone. I lead Gentlemen's Roundtable. It's every Wednesday at 1 o'clock. It's really an opportunity for guys of all ages to come and socialize. That's like the main feature of it. We do community outings. We go to like the library. We play board games. Do a little bit about meal planning. But if anyone has someone who's in case management and in our catchment area, send them over to me and sign them up. Thank you.
Next up, we have Susan.
Hi, everyone. I'm the facilitator of the Women's Empowerment Group. And the Women's Empowerment Group is a topic and discussion based group on Thursdays at 2 p.m. here at the Valley. Currently, it's a group of like 5 to 6 individuals that really have a tight bond. But we're always looking to grow and to incorporate more individuals. So Women's Empowerment Group talks about women's health, relationships, all sorts of health and wellness, relaxation tips, and so forth. And what I try to do is get topics, ideas from the group itself to make it a very person-centered atmosphere. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Susan. And Annalisa Salazar, she is not able to join us today, so I'll be just sharing a little bit about what she does with Creative Healing and her Healthy Steps group. So Creative Healing is an art group where where clients are encouraged to express their thoughts and feelings and emotions through art and are able to use that time to relax and heal. They paint, they draw, they build each week to promote healthy outlets for their everyday life. This group is on Tuesdays from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. in our conference room D. Annalisa also does the Healthy Steps walking group, which we just started that, I think, 3 weeks ago. So this will be a seasonal group that will extend until October of this year. And so for the motto of that group is a body in motion stays in motion. And so the group meets every Friday from 11 a.m. to 12 p.m. So we also wanted to highlight, we do a family support group. This group is for family members and caregivers that are assisting people in their journey for mental wellness. Family members and caregivers are welcome to share their time and experiences with each other, receive support, and obtain information and linkage to resources. The facilitated responsibilities are shared between the Shoreline and the Valley. Lisa and I co-facilitate on our designated months. So like this month was Valley, so next month will be the Shoreline that will be facilitating the family support group. The group is the first Monday of each month from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. and it is via a Zoom link. You're on mute, Lisa.
Thank you. So how do we refer to CSS? It's pretty simple. We are in the CareLogic system. You can send a referral through there, obviously with Ebony or myself as the final signer. So it does actually come to us. If in doubt, if you have a referral you think, or person you think may or may not be appropriate for community support services, don't hesitate to reach out to either Ebony or myself. We're happy to have a conversation with you about whether or not somebody would be a good fit for CSS. I mentioned the different service areas. Like I said, because we are grant funded, we are given money just to serve a certain area. On the Shoreline, that area includes Madison, Guilford, Branford, North Branford, East Haven, and North Haven. And for the Valley service area, it includes the towns of Ansonia, Derby, Seymour, Shelton, and Oxford. That's it.
And again, Annalisa is so that pretty much sums up community support services. So now we'll take questions that you guys may have.
Ebony and Lisa, I have a quick question.
Sorry.
Just quick. So when you talk about the catchment areas for the funding and the DEMIS funding, if we have a client that actually is being seen who resides outside of the catchment area and then is referred for CSS, do you guys have to then refer out to somebody else, or are you able to still service them?
Yeah, for us, I either provide them with the contact information for the agency that provides CSS, the LMHA that provides CSS for that area. To be honest with you, if they're able to get into the clinic, and we don't have to go out to Hamden or New Haven or wherever they are, there are certainly occasions where we've made exceptions and just helped somebody with
Okay.
that. We also now have clinical case management, which is a little bit different. They are not tied to catchment area. So that's another option, new option that we have that we can refer to.
Great, thanks.
I have a question. So if we're going to refer somebody to case management, we should connect with you first, Lisa, before we put that referral in?
No, you can put it through on CareLogic if you are confident with it, but if you have any questions, like if you're sort of on the fence or not sure, then by all means reach out. But you can go right ahead and put that through CareLogic.
We have a hand up from Ms. Paula at Hope Family Justice.
Hi, everyone. So I had a quick question with a warm handoff piece of it. What number and who would be the person to contact directly to do an actual warm handoff referral?
I think that's on the next slide, actually. I think both
Okay.
Ebony and my information's on the next slide.
Thank you.
There you go.
I just had a quick question regarding your groups. Are those groups available to residential clients?
They have to be enrolled in community support services.
Okay.
Yep.
Thanks.
May I ask what the typical wait times are, or if there are any wait lists? Like, how do we know where someone might be within that waiting list?
I currently have a wait list because I have a staff that's out, and then I am one staff down. And so when that happens, and when we're short staffed, clients have to go somewhere. And so that means that either, we're probably above that 22 for some people. And so when that happens, we do have a wait list. And how we work around that is myself and Annalisa, who is my lead. And I think it's probably the same for you too, Lisa. We have open access hours, both Annalisa and myself. And so for clients who are on the wait list, we check in with them while they are on the wait list and provide immediate case management support. And if we sense that somebody maybe needs to move up that ladder quicker, then we get them in quicker. And if we can utilize, as Lisa said earlier, the clinical case manager, and if they're IOP, Nathan can provide some case management support as well. And so whichever way we can get it, just to make sure that that person receives the immediate support that they need.
And we do essentially the same thing here on the Shoreline. However, at this moment, I do not have a wait list. So it's a pretty quick turnaround right now for Shoreline.
We have a hand up from Miss Sharon Hanford.
Hi, thank you for your presentation. It was really great. I really like the groups. I just want some clarification with BHH. If we have a client who is looking to get referred to CSS, then do we lose them, or can they have both services?
They have both services, but the case manager takes the lead on the BHH, right, Ebony?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we become the BHH
So they're
staff.
still enrolled in BHH, but we're the ones sort of, the case manager is the one doing both CSS and BHH.
Okay. I just kind of wanted to clear that because there's been a little bit of confusion. Thank you.
I just want to say, from the Valley case management is a wonderful team to be working with. I just want to love the collaboration between the Valley CSS with the employment department, with the clinicians. I mean, it's just a great team. So kudos to you guys for the hard work you guys have been doing, and keep it up.
Thank you, Linda. Anybody else?
I think there's actually a question in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think that's about the wait list,
Okay.
which we addressed.
Yep.
Good
Getting
questions.
rounds of applause all around.
Good questions. Thank you for being gentle with us. We were the guinea pigs. It was the first presentation, so we weren't sure what to expect.
Good job, Lee. Good job.
Great
team.
job. You guys did amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You did a
Great
great
job.
job. Thank you for being guinea pigs. And I'm so excited the number of people who are on here. It's just telling that this is a great forum. So thanks, Lisa and Ebony and everybody.
Now just
Thank
send
you
a
guys for coming.
referral. Yeah.
Yeah, send your referrals over.
Oh, I do have a question. If we're not on CareLogic, do you guys have a referral form or can I just call?
You can just call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect. Thanks.
If they're not already enrolled in the clinic, you know, or in CareLogic, they will have to come for open enrollment just to
Okay.
get in the system, just
Okay.
as an aside.
Okay,
But that's a
perfect.
pretty easy process. It's walk-in any day.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, well, thank
any more
you to
questions?
Ebony and Lisa. That went great. Do we have any other questions before we close it out? All right. Team Culture would like to thank everyone for coming to the CSS Program Spotlight. If you have any further questions about the specifics of the program, you can reach out to Ebony in the Valley or Lisa in the Shoreline. Again, we are trying to do these every third Wednesday at noon. And this is going to be recorded and posted hopefully by tomorrow on the Adult Services page of BH Connect. Anyone interested in joining Team Culture, please reach out to Ebony Emily Cooper. And again, thank you for attending.
Thank you.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.